My husband was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, and then a year later, I was diagnosed with cancer myself. Yeah, we had our own business, and everything was great living here in Wyckoff until, everything just unraveled for us.
My dad passed away, it was 2015, and from there, my life changed forever. We went through a hard time where we lost my childhood home.
A few years ago, my marriage fell apart. I found myself in a dire financial situation. I have 7 children. My husband had left, and I realized that all the bank accounts were down to 0. Did have my electricity shut off, and we spent a whole night without power in the middle of January. I didn't want to tell anybody, and I didn't want to reach out. I had to call St. Elizabeth's one day to speak to Jonathan Camiella regarding my son in his CCD class. And out of nowhere, I just let loose and told him my whole story from top to bottom. And he listened very graciously and then called me back in about an hour and said, somebody named Pat Kanjian's going to come to your house.
What brought it all about was the death of our son. Robbie died 29 years ago when he was 18 years old of cancer. He was an exceptional young man. At the time, we didn't realize that our endless tears were watering something. God had placed a seed in our life, a seed which represented Robbie's interest in and commitment to children. I had been doing some research about what might become the Wyckoff Love Fund, and it pleases me to know that we're continuing together with many, many people, which has made available some $50,000 a year to contribute to children who have needs which are not being met in any other way.
Well, the Love Fund was started about 20 years ago, and we work through the ways to help and how most efficiently we can help. Because by the time someone has come to us, they have suffered. And so we try to make that process gentle and easy.
And I'm very happy that we have the chance in Wyckoff to support our neighbors. As it is written, love thy neighbor as thyself. And I'm thrilled to have the opportunity over all these years to help people who have a temporary problem due to illness, losing a job, divorce, any kind of situation which puts the family in financial stress.
We've helped with doctors, dentists, eyes. We've helped with school supplies. We've given children bicycles who didn't have one, who really wanted one for their birthday. Sometimes for food. And sometimes in an interview, when we get through a lot of the big needs or the needs that seem so unsurmountable in a family, we will ask if there's food on the table for that night.
Living in Wyckoff, I got letters from the Love Fund. I knew about the Love Fund, but I never really knew what they did. And there was Pat at my door with an entire car full of groceries. And for the first time in about 8 weeks, we had enough food to eat and a whole refrigerator full of food. She informed me that she could help me with utility bills, she could help me with some other needs that I had, and that really, really was a huge relief for me. It seemed like Pat came right at my lowest of my lows, and I really believe God put that whole scenario together at the perfect moment.
We were living in an uncomfortable situation, and the Love Fund found an apartment in Wyckoff, kind of by the center of town. Also, the Love Fund has helped us with buying groceries and helping keep our tummies full, and I am forever grateful. Turning from misery to happiness is all because of them and the help they've shown and the love. That's why they're the Love Fund.